Hello, this is Vulturefire, now on patch 8011, which fixed some of the bugs. But unfortunately, although summoning allies into the dedicated ally slot now works, summoning enemies there does not, which is a problem since I'm waiting on that to play a route run. So because of that, instead, I'm going to go ahead and replay Brightest Flame because I want to have a recorded instance of beating Brightest Flame with a Mirley list. So I haven't put this list together yet, but the rough idea here is that this deck is going to be dedicated to just being able to beat the Whiteflame Golem. And I want to use relatively early unlocks, so I'm probably going to pass on. Normally I go with Distill Elements, but I think I am not because Distill Elements is a relatively late unlock. The reason I use Distill Elements is because of Phase Grace. So, as far as win conditions go, you obviously have several options. I think, in our case, the one I'm going to go with is increasing stab. Because it is pretty straightforward and it scales up well, which will help us against Whiteflame Golem. In addition to increasing stab, of course, we will need enough mana to make the deck work. So, I'm trying to think what I want to do. Oh, 2 of those. That'll work. We at least want 1 preparations. That's probably fine. I have combat readies. So these will help us drop back into the stab. And I think we want 1 Phase Grace, which is pretty supportable. And the plan will be to pick up other evasion from the card pool. I'm debating putting a Hone in. It is very good. Could go a Hone and then a Haunted Memory. And Haunted Memory has the advantage of being a skill we can draw that generates mana. So, obviously, one of the things here that we care about is trying to get evasion up. Because that is how we are managing that one thing. I don't think we can't use Blade Dance. Hidden Storm we technically could use. Bonus Shadows seems okay. I don't hate Noxious Bomb. Does it do anything for us in the Whiteflame Golem fight? Not really. So for epics, let's go. Let me double check that Hunt unlocks fairly quickly. Yeah, it's fairly early. Let's go with Decreasing Mana, which I believe is the default unlock. Sorry about this. But spinning. Yeah, Decreasing Mana is default unlock. Mana Cycle. Is relatively early unlock. Stride Vigor is okay, but I don't think it's what we want to do. Sanctity is a fairly early unlock, so we can put that in. Arcane Silence is fine. Defensive Smithing, I want to say, is one of the upgrades, one of the cards we get from this fight, so we can't take it. We want probably overall cheaper cards. So, let's see. Elemental Tide would be good, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be a late tier unlock. If I don't have that info in front of me. Resourcefulness is, we won't be fighting idols, which makes resourcefulness, or we're fighting Whiteflame Idol, but only in the one fight. Enraging Focus seems like it has potential. Does it? I think the powerful is less relevant than I would like, and it has the problem of stacking us towards fatigue. Should be a problem. Elemental Barrier is fine. Trying to think what else we would run. Do we get Mystical Bloom? Pretty early. That'll work. And then I don't want to run Mana Eruption without stuff to go with it. Sprite Vigor's fine. Oh, and that is a default unlock, so we're good. Alright, so Strike Draw. There's not a ton of it. We'll take more... Oh, we should have a Frost Enchantment, actually, in the starting deck. I forgot that Frost Enchantment is the thing. Because I forget that this now directly draws strikes or spells. Take that. Oh, we probably need more shield generation here. I think we got the Hone in the starting list. I like having a Martial Prism. Well, we do have the Pocket Shield. We're going to assume that's fine. Rest assured, if you're watching this video, then I won, because I will have, if I lose this run, I will have not uploaded it and have tweaked the deck, because the goal here is for this to be a demonstration of how you can defeat, how you can win, and that obviously doesn't work if this is just a loss. Okay, Mind Seed is fine. Cultivate is fine. Oh, wrong button. Cultivate is fine. Arms Race is... Oh, Battle Ready and Arms Race, obviously, are our strike draw. Precarious Draught I really like, but I don't know if it's an early unlock or not. It's tier 3, I think I'm going to pass on it for now. Absorb Armor, I believe, is... Yeah. Wait. Or, sorry, it is called Transmute Armor in the current... No, yeah, that's a late unlock. This is not great for us. Tyrannical Focus is not good for us. Battle Glory is probably okay. Mental Growth is fine. Emergency Shield is probably actually fine. Power Surge doesn't do much for us. May take Arcane Focus just because, like, it's mana. Oh man, new Adaptive Spell art. I didn't realize that had gotten new art. Slate unlock though. Calculus Sep. Meh. Contemplate's good. Trying to figure out what else we want. Stone Skin is okay, but it doesn't actually give us shield, which I think is more of a concern. Brainstorm is fine. Mind Shield is fine. That's not going to be any shield. Sprite Defenses, I don't know where it's going to be in the unlock order is the reason I'm not including it. Overthink is fine. Mana Barrier could be fine. I'm not sure how much max shield we are going to end up having. Let's include Sprite Defenses and assume it's going to be relatively early unlock. Okay. Trying to think what else we would want. Could just go with Arcane Nova, honestly. I'm a pretty big believer in Arcane Nova. Alright, that's the stack of cards. Now, this is a vanilla depth 3 run, which means I'm not too worried. So routing here, we obviously go Ramparts because we are increasing stab decks. Of course, we go Ramparts. I'm just going to buy 2 things here. We're going to try and pick up evasion cards in the valley. We are going to try and save reroll tokens for evasion cards where possible. Okay, Hammer's okay. Right, we have to do that. So that does constrain us to going this route. It's a little unfortunate. Would not have been my preferred route. Okay. All right, we can do this. All right. We aren't hidden, but can kind of see the plan here. Cultivate seems okay. Mana's going to be a bit of an issue for a bit, and Cultivate helps with that. So overall, our plan for the early areas is just, we are planning to eventually find some additional evasion cards. But for now, we're just kind of biding time. Let's get mana out of this. We're going to do this so we have the Frost Rune for next turn, even though we don't actually get to use it. No point. I guess we got the width out of it, so it was fine. And this will be lethal. Spry defenses seems good. And I think because we aren't fighting idols, I prefer that over the other thing. We're going to attack this while they aren't looking. That's how we do it. We're Mirley. It's unfortunate. That was like the worst possible card to draw. We're going to get pulled out of hidden here. But conveniently, boom, we're hidden again. We have one more turn of getting to abuse this ambush. And this should be lethal. Mental growth. Again, it helps us speed up a little bit. This is very good. Heal it, we'll take it. Alright. Oh, we could get an evasion card out of this, but it would be a strike, and we can't take a strike, so. Oh, I forgot to do that. Alright. It's worth noting I am a level 10 Mirley, so I do get to evade incoming. I do have the ability to evade status while hidden. It's not a guarantee, but it is, of course, a thing that can happen. There you see the advantage of, whatchamacallit, the Frost Rune, freezing. We can, of course, just finish up and kill. Take the mana cycle, seems pretty good. Can upgrade the increasing stab for real. And I could remove something. I don't think I'm going to yet. We can go here and try and get Undying Persistence, which I think would be good. I think we want to go ahead and get hidden. So close to being lethal. fine. We'll get him this time. Realize now that the mana cycle may not actually do anything for us. Lower speed, there's some evasion. So we're looking for in the next area is cobras, by the way. All right, let's... All right. And now we are guaranteed to draw into increasing stab next turn. Make short work of the front one. Pretty abysmal turn there, although I guess we didn't actually have much in the draw pile. We have this evasion, so it's fine. There we go. In case you haven't figured it out yet, most of this run is basically just loading screen until we get to the Whiteflame Golem fight itself. I had planned to timestamp the fight itself if you want to just see that. Don't care about the process of how we get there, which is fair enough. One thing I don't think I've mentioned yet that is important is we do need to try and find... do that. We need to try and find any plus evasion chance items. Because we have the past 50% chance to evade while hidden, but you know, if we can do more than that, that helps. Alright, I'll ensure that we can actually do that. So he's kind of playing around the spark shield, getting a ton of shield out of it. It's going to be more important once we get to the actual whatever fight. Shield gain bonuses are also good for obvious reasons. I don't want to spend my rerolls here, I think, because there's only 1 in 3 chance that we get what we want, and the other cards are not amazing. So I guess a second cultivate is fine. This cultivate not got anywhere this patch, which is pretty. Basically, I was deciding if I wanted to play Sprite Offenses. I opted not to. I don't know if that was correct. So this fight's going to be a little annoying, just because we are going to repeatedly find ourselves spending increasing stabs on the baby bentas. But shouldn't take us too long to get through it. We are looking at a decent amount of incoming damage here. We just get weak out instead of the mental growth, because yeah, now we just dig. Shows me this is actually a decent chance it just doesn't let us play out. That's actually a problem now. I think that is all of our strike draws over there now. So yeah, we are guaranteed to just get an anemic turn here. Which unfortunately means we're now buried behind even more dorks. Just really bad luck to draw all of our strike draw right in a row. Although I guess I compounded it by playing some things poorly. Good news is there wasn't a summon there, which means that I believe should be able to get lethal out of that. Yep. And we got it in one hit, so we didn't have to deal with the summons that would have shown up if we had actually broken shield. Mystical Bloom seems okay. It's mostly just a way to get some growth going. This doesn't do anything for us. This doesn't exist. Ignore it. And so the minus smash shield is the only thing that's really happening there, which is bad for us, obviously. It's actually pretty good. I also really like upgrading Phase Grace. Fortunately, that upgrade does nothing for us. Haunted Memories Plus is also pretty good. The upgrade is fine. I think I'm looking at Pocket Shield or Shadow Focus. I think I'm going to cut the mana cycle. I think it's actually not that good here. I think I'm going to upgrade a mana card, and I think it's going to be the Haunted Memories because we can draw into it with the combat readies. So, I don't see any of the reason that we came here. Well, this is unfortunate. We were looking for the Crystalline Cobra. They didn't show up at all. So, we may have to pivot and try and find an alternate way to deal with Whiteflame Golem. And that method may just be clinch and pray. I think we can try and get a Protective Brood. Now we do have some pretty good items, so there's that. Okay. There we go. Contemplate seems okay. Rest and upgrade. Honestly, the Spry defenses may end up needing that extra sturdy. So the reason to do that is I want to make sure that we've shuffled back in some of our strike draw. See what we can find. Not really what I was hoping to see. Planning to upgrade those shadow focuses. We do need the extra hidden, I think. Also, it's possible the Mystical Bloom isn't actually doing that much for us. It's weird. It feels like we go between having all the mana we could ever need and just nowhere near enough mana ever. We do want that Sharpened Senses. We are going to need that evasion. I think we upgrade the Shadow Focus, as I said. We cannot afford to not be hidden once we get to that one thing. Probably should put preparation in the card pool, I'm now realizing. This fight's probably slightly easier. We don't really care about any of these cards. I don't really want to play a freeze strategy here, I think. play that. Because why not? Okay. Battle Glory is a useful thing to have on tap. This new Cladosaur. I need to get a screenshot of that. I haven't actually seen the new Cladosaur, which is actually one of the rewards for completing the quest that I'm doing right now. But because I'm replaying it, I do have all of the rewards from playing it. And I would care more about like the fact that that technically breaks the run, but Cladosaur is honestly not something I would normally want in the run. Right. Like it is an okay item, but it's the worst strike damage item because it just doesn't do that much for us. Battle Glory may be a problem, just because it's gonna mess with our fatigue count. However, let's do that. Pretty sure I can draw this, and then there we go. All right. Protect the Bruise, the one I said I wanted. Is that still true? I do think we need a little more shield generation. The question is just, is this the shield generation we want? I guess it's fine. I think we upgrade the Phase Grace. The Phase Grace. We're gonna need that upgraded for the next area. I think we are cutting. This Bloom will help us deal with some debuffs. I think we don't actually need the Battle Glory because there aren't debuffs. Debuffs are just not a major factor in the Whiteflame Golem fight, as best I recall. Sorry, it's unhappy. That means we need to expect it closer. Sure. We'd like some like Battle Glories, which we also I don't think have been offered. Been pretty rough luck on cards, I would say. Let's go get that up. It's kind of toss up between that and the mental growth, but because we had both cultivates. Honestly, we probably could have cultivate. I don't know. It's nice to just have the 0 mana way to immediately go to whatever. Let's go ahead and play that. We're going to need it later. This is the fight where cleanse would be nice, but minor details. So much, whatever. I don't think we have any cleanse right now. I'm realizing now it might be a mistake. Do that, get more. Having a surprisingly hard time actually playing out. Yeah, although This guy's going to be an issue. Ooh. I have messed up because now we're going to double explode. Whoop. Marshall Greaves doing great work for us. Unsurprising, that's what Marshall Greaves tends to do. We need to go ahead and do this just to force the shuffle. So make sure we have combat readies over here. This guy's just gonna go down immediately. Yeah, once we get rolling, it's not too bad. I should upgrade preparations. Somebody had pointed out in one of our previous videos that I underrate upgrade preparations, which is definitely a thing. Double hit, both fail. Also, I do have a spyglass I have to remember that I have. Transform that we could get here, I don't think I value that much. Burge's Shield seems like it could be useful. I'm pretty mid on it, but I don't think it hurts us. We got one. Yeah, I think we got one of the cultivates. Yeah, let's see if we can beat this. Although I am absolutely fine restarting this fight if it goes poorly, but with no idols active, I like my chances better than I normally would. Pretty abysmal turn 1, but turn 2 is also free. Got a lot of growth, so. Just go and do that. Unfortunately, I do get dispelled. Try to describe as reasonably impolite. Is that doing work? I'll just take them out. Okay on the shield. Emergency shield actually doing pretty okay work. Let's do this. I think this wins us the fight. Yep. That fight without idols is so much easier. Sanctity gives us at least some cleanse. This could be very good. This could be life-saving against whatever. And we don't have the weak set up, really. It does make We do want to get rid of the emergency shield now though, because it now does become a liability because of that we picked up. And yeah, I think we upgraded the preparations. Being able to get those smoke bombs set up is just so important. And so we are going to eat the increasing stab for cornered strike. This is the only card you would do this for, but this is just better. Get that out of the deck. Do that. Set it for next turn. And I believe this will be okay, not quite lethal. Guarantee these evades. I believe we should be able to get lethal here. Reroll and take cornered strike. Upgrade the cornered strike. Cut the increasing stab. Alright. So we don't have evasion. We got other stuff going for us. Obviously going there. Go ahead and get the width set up. We could be in danger against Whiteflame Golem still. We'll see. So we could do this, and it would draw us stab, but we have these non-removable evasions. Kind of just want to do that. Or it would draw a stab. It would draw us a shield. Should put Frost Enchantment in the card pool. I don't remember if I did. I will update the list before I post this, so that if you are downloading the list, if you're copying the list, there should be a link in the description. And if there's not, let me know. I will update it. You can get whatever from stuff. Words, brains. That's really good. The panic evasion. All right, let's do that, I think. Dead. Not much I can do with that, but it should be lethal. Yeah, hidden's a bit of a problem. Definitely need to put preparations in the card pool as well. Battle ready's great. Zero cost strike draw is always welcome. I would take a Hunter's Focus here. We can eat this if we end up eating damage here. Yeah, because that would also draw us to corner strikes, the other thing. Which I obviously am fine with. Should be lethal here. Bye. Alright, I think we need the extra mana card at this point. I meant to get into hidden there, and I just did not. Oh. Oh, it's actually unfortunate because it means we're going to lose out on a mana here. Get there. Do this, we are guaranteed to evade the incoming hits. I know we could then get hit by those, but I risk it. There was negligible, I thought. So give us a kill. Bye. We do have to attack into this Arcane Rune, which makes this like effectively the only fight where the whatever could backfire on us, the extra hits. Another combat ready, or do we just reroll for? We reroll and take a clear focus here. Just so nifty. This is basically useless. This, though, is absolutely better than that. I think I like everything we have. Like, the Mystical Bloom is the other card that I'm really considering cutting at that point. I'm just going to go ahead and copy that. Seems that slightly better. It's fine. This is one of those annoying fights where you get a bunch of summons that come in. And unfortunately, we did have to take this fight. Normally, I would obviously prefer to have taken the other one that shows up here. You get an explosion at least. But getting to this guy's going to be a trick. It's really not what I wanted to see. Kind of tempted to do this just to get that other extra detonation off, but I don't think it's quite worth it. do that. That just kills that. And then that ensures we evade the incoming arcane and we do not explode. Fortunately, summon does come out. Pretty sure this is double summon turn. Alright, we did freeze though, which I think should wrap this fight up. Go get that out of the dropout. We do upgrade the pocket shield. And this should also be lethal. Go ahead and heal a little bit. While in the fight. There we go. Okay. Decreasing mana is probably fine. Gonna upgrade the pocket shield, I think. Cut what? Nothing? Nothing feels like it has to be wrong, but I'm lazy. Okay, let's see if this all works. So yeah, pretty straightforward. We are just trying to kill the thing before it can kill us. I could copy this, but I don't think it's worth it. Got all of our evasion on turn 1, which is actually not great, because it means that next turn we are not going to have evasion. Although, evasion is not a huge problem in the early turns, because like you can see here, the incoming damage is pretty low. Become a lot more of an issue later on. That's going to do nothing, which is always nice. Yeah. Got us to 12 growth. Right, we start this turn fatigued. Not a huge concern. I mean, it's obviously an annoyance, but it's a manageable one. That Frost Rune is doing work for us. Let me just get that shield. Block off that burn that's incoming. I think we just do this. Man, that Frost Rune is really doing work. Right. There we go. Tripped one of its one of its setups. Lead turn for there. We don't really care about the cleanse. We are at a decent amount of incoming damage, but we are at it. So there's our evasion, so we're completely safe. And even if we weren't, we would have been largely fine based on where we are at. And yeah, you can see we probably have the kill here. Although, it's also pretty likely that this trips, whatever. This trips, oh, no, we took it out for its second phase swap. That's pretty nice. So yeah, that's just nice and clean. Very straightforward. Boss we've been fighting. Maw, y'all take a Sanctity into Maw. This is good, but I think it's worth what we have. That doesn't seem great. I think we just discard. So once you've done this portion, once you've done that fight, you don't actually have to finish out the run. I'm going to because, you know, we're here as well. But you do not have to. You at this point have completed the quest. You see both your quest objectives are marked off. Do that. Yeah, so if you don't get Crystal Dragon, increasing stab will keep working through the whole run. It'll be slightly slower, but, you know, especially if you can get more battle rays, you can get some arms races. Like, this was a pretty mid-tier run, I would say, in terms of, like, the cards we found. So, plenty of room for improvement. All right, that's going to get a stack. That's fine. I should have copied that. Oh, I should have done that as well. Evade the big hit. Hopefully we can find evasion. Oh, we have guaranteed evasion still here, which we didn't end up even needing against Whiteflame Golem, which is always a good sign. Whatever got set up again. I don't actually want to get hit by. I want to make sure we don't get hit by that 40 incoming damage, which is why I didn't want to hit trip this opportunist. Because there's a chance it would have ended up eating whatever. Alright, this is going to get a stack by opportunist, but we don't have a big attack incoming, so that's fine. Doing Steel does. See what that draws us. I don't know that I want to set up. Well, that'll be fine. We're hidden. We have 70 shield. Yeah, the bleed's annoying, but should be pretty okay. Happy to cleanse off some of that bleed. Alright. And next turn we just need to find our key card one more time, and it should be the run. Or, I mean, it should be the fight. Bye. No, you have to do that one more time at the next fight. And they're battle ready. Don't mind if I do. Alright, we don't have to deal with the snail this time. Makes the fight slightly easier. You're dead. Just go ahead and do that. Just have lethal here. That's good. This is all pretty roll. No, I think this is worse than the Cruel Dagger. On increasing, I would consider this a lot on increasing stab, because it just like doubles your damage. But we already have 2 hits. It's only a 50% improvement, and it's also 50% cost increase, which is, I think, a problem. And then, honestly, that's probably fine. We don't need to rest. We're just going straight on in. Largely just doing this to get that crow. Alright. Pretty awkward hand. But next turn, Maw's going to give us the tools of its own destruction. Because, guess what? That's strike draw, baby. All right, let's do that. And then next turn we should have it. Get cards out of the deck. Just for fun. Bye. So yeah, if you're struggling with Whiteflame Golem, I hope this video helps. I hope that this serves as a good demonstration of how you can just kind of skate through it with a Mirley deck. You just play your cards and it solves your problems. You evade, you're hidden, you're increasing stabbing, and that's what you do, and that's what you need. And yeah, I should be able to go turn the quest in again. Doop. Quest complete. So yeah, I may record another run of this with a routed and freeze deck to show off that, but I think, I don't know, this is such an easy, straightforward plan that I kind of may just let it stand here. I may try recording another Salon run, though, against Keton, just for fun. But this is the only fight where you really have to do, this is the only quest where you have to do the hard fight, is the big thing. So, anyway, that's going to be it for now. I will see you next time. Until then, toodles.